Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished.
Hello, morning, let's carry on. So what we're going to do today, just a little bit of an interim stream. Antenna switcher 27, number 27. Let's just see what we can do with the shaft to make it a bit more robust and take a bit of abuse without it being snapped. So we don't want it to be able to be snapped by people with large arms. Also I want to alter the actuator. The thumb turn a little bit needs to be altered. And there's a few little bits of changes, just incremental, just to make this shaft a bit better. Alright, let's get on with it. Right, so we've got the shaft here. Now I noticed if I put back the base aluminium, it only just comes through. Now we've changed to a PCB which is thicker, so we're going to keep this the centre size the same. Right, I just need to increase it a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll just grab that and I'm going to move it down. I'm going to say 0.75. 0.75. Okay, let's just have a look, see if I've done anything adverse. No, we're okay. So 0.75. Now it's all about making it last a bit. So it's got to be able to be last, and I've got to work out from the one we've got whether that's thick enough. It certainly looks thick enough on the bottom. So I've made the inner bit thinner, and what I don't want to happen is it to be able to be sheared along its print axis. So I think I'll make the next bit a bit better. So let's just have a look in 3D and see what we can get away with. Obviously you've got weak parts where this shaft is up taking the weight of everything, and we've made this smaller to get the wire to wrap around it. I don't know if we need it like that anymore. It seems we're using a thinner wire than we originally tried to use, a big thick piece of speaker wire. So I could do with this being bigger. So I suppose the easiest way is just to use the outside of it. Yeah, so let's use the outside of it. Keep going randomly back from designing the lids and covers and PCB to while I'm waiting for the SO239s to appear. They're in transit, left the departure region. I just want to take the opportunity to make this stronger. So I don't want to be providing these to people, or they print them out themselves and then they find out it snaps if they press it too far. So got to work out what I can get away with here. I suppose I ought to have worked out. So we need to know where the base aluminium hole is. So let's just bring the. Need to know where the hole is. So there's the fixing. So we're quite a way away from here. So we could strengthen this up pretty good. Okay, that's good enough for me. Nothing, so I can make that bigger. So let's just do that now. So we'll bring that out to, I don't know, 2 mil thicker should do, shouldn't it? We'll say 2 millimeters. So what we'll do then, we'll just extend that. Either extend it over there. It'd be nice if we could extend it over there. Let's have a look. Will that be in the way? Possibly a little bit in the way. That should be alright there. Might just touch it there, so I'll make sure. Gotta make sure. Where is the? Can't see it now. There's my new bit. So if I leave that where it is and just bring that round, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We'll just, if I can get to, yeah, we'll just bring that, pretend that's going to carry on going around. And we'll come to the side of it there, that'll be okay. How do we do that without... How do we do that without inventing something? It needs to be just a round chunk. Oh, we could do it off this one. We could do it off this one. We know it was 2 mil. Okay, so that's the 2 mil. So we could bring it down to there. And down. Okay, and we need to get rid of the excess. Get rid of the excess. Andy Crayley. Andy, good morning, Andy. How you doing? You awake? Yeah. Haven't seen you for a few days. Yeah, I'll just normalise the thumbnail and just going to strengthen this shaft up a bit. So I wasn't able to break it by normal use, but what you need is somebody who's prepared just to go hell for leather. I need just to make it a bit better, so I've got a few little changes to do before we go shopping today. It's been threatening snow. I haven't seen any snow yet though. -2 and it says it's sunny, so yeah, it's not too bad. Right, yeah, so I'm just going to strengthen it up. Put a bit more plastic into it, although it hasn't actually failed yet. But what we do in the industry we're in, if it looks like it should support the load, or if you make a bracket, we don't want it to be good enough. We want it to be over the top. We want to look at it and think that's a bit over the top for that. That's what I tell the customer. I say, yes, it needs to look over the top because it needs to have twice the strength. Really, it's no good making it look like it'll do the job just about. That's a weak point. It needs to be able to do it and you can't break it. Now when these things get 3D printed, it does them line by line by line. So that line is a weak spot. So the thinner it is, the easier it is to snap off. Even though the drive shaft goes all the way through it, so it does strengthen it up. The more surface area that the metal shaft off the stepper motor goes into, the stronger it shares the load across the length. Weak point will be the copper. Yeah, the copper. Yeah, it's somewhat flexible, so yeah, it could be. I've been trying to find a copper strip so we can use. I can buy them without destroying relays or having to use relay strips. But I've not yet found anything better than a relay thing. So, I need to go over to that there. That shows me that. Right, can I just go straight over to it? Or is that going to make it... That's not too bad, actually. It's not quite a round circle. It's close enough. I like that. I like that touch to it. Symmetry. We want some symmetry. Anyway, because what I want to do is if I'm going to make some kits up, which I am by the sound of it, because I've ordered 80 connectors. I want to make sure the shaft is good enough to survive. No good deed goes unpunished, and if you send something out that's potentially could snap, I haven't tried to snap it, but I could try and snap it. I could try to snap it, and it's ABS. It's quite flexible and forgiving, but I'd rather just give it a bit more if I can. Just give it a bit more thickness, and then there's not going to be a problem, So I need to get rid of that and that. So we're going to keep that there. Yeah, so just do what we can. It doesn't fail as such, but I don't want it to be a problem. So I'm going to bring that up to there. Now I need to probably bring that up to 0.5 so it's level, and then get rid of this, and then bring this. Actually, I should have left that there, shouldn't I? Hang on, I needed to leave that there, didn't I? Yeah, so hang on, let's do some backtracking. Right, do some backtracking. I don't know what's happening on HF, but my end it's fairly dead at the minute. Shame. Saw a video the other day. Somebody, one YouTube channel was saying HF was, well, a radio was dead. They were saying it was dead, and I'm thinking, I hope not. I've spent a lot of money on bits. New radios. Yeah, so it could be dead, but it's been going dead for years, hasn't it? So they say. It's still here. So, and apparently they're doing more live streams than using the radio. People are doing, yeah. Maybe it's true. Could be true. Right, what I need to do now is grab the edges. I need to bevel this edge. Not easy. See, normally I'd say that needs to be altered, but because it's attaching up to that, I think I'll leave it. It gives it a kind of a shape. It gives it like a design thing. Anyway, so we've gone quite thick here now. It's quite thick, so just need to go in 0.5 and bring that down 0.5. Then I need to just get rid of any smooth the lines. Okay. Right, so let's give it a bit of strength. And it's not getting in the way. It's using more plastic. You'd think the idea would be to reduce the amount of plastic, but this only prints. It's like 8p or something. So it's not too bad. So we need the screw to be able to go round against the stop. So you got step in it, so it misses the nut, and the shaft just hits here on the other side. So let's bulk that up a bit. Let's make sure there's no inner bit to it. Yeah, you're okay. So you've got, what that's done is it's enabled me to make these tabs thicker, so it's got more space to, less chance of them snapping off. Let's bulk that up a bit. That's fine. So that bit's done. Yeah, that bit looks like it's done. Now I need to... Yeah, now I made this smaller on purpose to wind the wire around, but the wire was thick, so I don't think I need it. I don't think I need it. I'd like it to be as thick as this, or at least thicker, back to the original size. Yeah, I need it at least back to the original size. Or let's have a look at it. I tell you what, I can't really see it there. Let's just hide the rest of the model. Come back out of X-ray, and we'll come up this way. I could use the same shape, so that the centre bit's the shaft, the size of the metal stepper motor, NEMA 17 shaft, so that has to stay the same. Now these can't really go any more that way towards the shaft, so they can go outwards. And the thickness is okay of that, so that's all one. That's fine. That is all good so far there. So let's have a look at. So I can either make them bigger, or come back to this bit. So this bit here, obviously that's still the shaft coming through the whole lot, so it contains it there, so that can't really break there. And to be fair, the shaft, the stepper motor shaft is holding it, but it's not too bad with the stepper motor shaft on it, the add-on. But if you're going to have a manual one, then you're relying on these pieces here to be able to not snap off, because they're printed like that, they could snap off with a bit of pressure. I haven't seen it snap off, but it could do. And then the same with these pieces here, and even with those pieces. So by making the parts thicker, I can make these thicker pieces go through more of it, less chance to snap off. So let's try and bring back. It's difficult to do to see it all. Right, so I think the first thing is to do, let's see if we can make this wider again. I purposely made that smaller in the past, but I could do it. I don't think I can make it this wide, but I could certainly bring it back to what it was before, like this, probably, and I can get away with that only. So let's just find out what the size of that is. I can make this one bigger after, but that one needs to be at least that size. Oh, hang on. Let's hide the rest of the model. Right, so we've got that size. I need to know what that size is. So it's 6mm, so it's 12mm. Okay, and I've got, what have I got on the other one? Let's see what this one is. I don't know what this one is. So I'm hoping that the new wire will still wind round it enough. So that's 5.2. So it's not that, it's only 0.8, so it's 1.6 diameter less. So yeah, I think that'll help. Anything will help. So what I'm going to do now is somehow enlarge that. So I could, how do I enlarge that? Could do it from this point. Yeah, let's try it from this point. So I'll go like that. Yeah, how's it going to do that? Can I do it like this? Not sure I can do it this way. Might be able to. Let's try it. No, it doesn't. I think it'll let me do these two. No, it won't. I've got to do them separate. So let's give it slightly more. Let's pinch a bit. So it's 0.8. Let's give it slightly more. 1. Yeah, let's do it 1mm bigger. So 1mm. We're going to make it 1mm bigger. We're trying to pinch as much as we can. Right, so we're going to pinch as much as we can. Oh, no. What happened there? Oh, I'm on the wrong tool. I'm not even sure if these will line up like this. When I'm pulling them out, it might not. They might be pulling them out on the. Oh no, it should be using it as a reference. Yeah, it should bring it back. Work it out how far it's got to come out. Should be able to do that. Pretty good. I'll sketch up sometimes. I'm not sure how you do it. You'd probably have to do it in modern days tools. You'd have to do it a different way. Probably just change some parameters. I'm doing it a slightly different way. So I'm doing it a weird way.
Deficitario su quell'ultimo aspetto dei paesi. L'altro è un RRLDX, sì, in SSB,
Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to end up with a lot of scrap here. But I just put it in the bin. I used to keep it, but then I thought, what are you going to do with it? Nothing. So you just get rid of it. Don't worry if you've scrapped it. When you're designing this stuff, there's a certain amount of scrap. There's no avoiding it. Right. Okay, so we've got sort of something going on there. I suppose we need these ones next. Need as many as we can so we can join it up. What we don't want to do is start from nothing, if we can help it. Don't want to start from nothing. Right, have we got... yeah, we've got sort of something. Sort of something, yeah. Whatever we got. Okay, so we've got the same heights and stuff. So I should be able to join up these. No, that won't. Why that? What's going on? Oh. Oh, we didn't get all of that then. Can I bring that out? I think so. No? Okay. We'll get rid of that. And that. Try and get this and bring it out. Now can we join up? Yeah. It's a weird way of doing it, I know that.
Poi considera che appunto stavo usando il telefono dentro, eccetera. Quando metto l'antennina esterna del router che poi utilizzo per distribuire il wifi all'interno dell'abitazione.
Yeah, it's a weird way of doing it, I know. It is definitely a weird way of doing it. Right, so well, if I can get the mace, I could scale it, but if I scale it, I'm doing a percentage. I won't be doing a. I'll be doing a percentage and not an actual size. I need an actual size. So what happened here? Why didn't that want to go? Oh, I've ended up with 2. Why have I ended up with 2? That's why it didn't line up. It wasn't right. Anyway, I've been after an 891. I fancy an 891 to go POTA with a mobile aerial up on an hill at some point. But then I thought you're going to need a tuner, so you might as well just get another 710. And if you get another 710, you've already got one. You don't need 2. Why don't I just take this one with me? I didn't want to damage this one. Don't want to get it smashed or damaged. So, anyway, there's all that to it. I'll tell you what we need now. We need these. Yeah, I've managed to get the PCB borders ready, imported in. Now, before I go ahead with the PCBs, I wanted to make sure that it's got enough holes holding it in, holding it down, so it's got a form across the metalwork. And also, so them holes there, I don't know whether we need to have even holes all the way around. It means we'll need more fixings And even thought about getting rid of these fixings as well. Even thought about getting rid of these fixings by having an inner collar, so, or even splitting this into two and having a carrier that you slot your SO239 into. But anyway, I decided to leave it as it was with the fixings. So anyway, and this thing here, this pointer, you've got, I don't know if you can see it, but the ridge starts back here and it finishes here where you put your thumb turn. But if you line it up with the holes, it's set, that one is set back a bit. So what I want to do is remake this, move this old piece out a bit so that the thumb turn starts and stops in the same place. So you've got it in the centre, and then it'll mean the pointer will point further out. So I need to do that as well. That's going to be an easy one. That'll be easy. Right, so what I want to do now is hook these up. Once I've got these hooked up, I can fill them in. And it's automatically giving me my new sizes. Ciao, ciao. There's not much going on with the radio at the minute. So I need to get more involved in radio. I've thought about a weekly hour on the radio on a certain frequency. That's what I thought about doing. Well, whether we live stream as well. Yeah. I'm not really into contesting, so, but maybe we could have a, I don't know, think tanking session for an hour. Just a general chat, whoever we can get, whether we have to use a repeater or try HF direct, I don't know. Yeah, so there's that. Right, so I need to join this up now. So are we at a stage where we can join this surface up? I think we are. Yeah, I think we are. So let's, I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'll join up some wires. I could go like that, and we could certainly go to the next one. No, that didn't let us. Why not? Oh, we've got an extra joint there. Ah, I know what's happened. We haven't actually got that there. That's a shame, isn't it? So, because it's widened it, it's changed it slightly. Right, that doesn't actually tie up with that, does it? That's a shame. Right, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. I thought they'd have the same nodes on it. You think so? Let's see if that's got the same node as that one. That should have the same node. And has that got the same node as that one? Yeah. Certain ones are the same. Yeah, certain ones are the same, certain ones aren't. Okay, we'll have to do it in sections then. Oh, struggling a bit. San Paolo.
Puoi immaginare qual è la mia frequenza. No, ho ascoltato con molto piacere quello che appunto stavate dicendo relativamente al lavoro lì.
Doesn't want to go there. Right, so I suppose if I went like that and like that, so we're getting it filled slowly.
che lui presiede molto bene.
Right.
Fernando, poi ti dirò insomma quali sono un po'.
No, this won't go there. I wonder why that is then.
In tal senso non avrai immaginato.
Right, let's just do what we can do. So that's not working at the minute. Let's go around here, see what we can do. At the end of the day, it's not what a man can do, it's not what a man can do. Do you want to see one of my other channels? Yeah. I'll show you. Hang on. If I can find it. Let's just open one up. I've got one called Kodiak Quotes. I started years ago, never did anything. I did one and then Kodiak Quotes. It's just funny. There it is. Here we go. You ready for this? Oh, hang on. Start again.
Welcome to Kodiak Quotes.
Hang on. Try this.
Welcome to Kodiak Quotes. You just can't kill the bear. Today we have a couple of same-sounding quotations that come from very different movies. Can you guess which movies they're from? What one man can do, another can do. And the only rules that really matter are these. What a man can do, and what a man can't do.
I'm gonna kill the bear. I'm gonna kill the bear! What one man can do, another can do. What one man can do, another can do. What one man can do, another can do. What one man can do, another can do.
In linea con tutti quelli che sono qualsiasi radio.
The only rules that really matter.
Avrei optato per la tua, proprio perché.
Thank you for watching. To help grow the channel, and so you don't miss an episode, make sure you like and subscribe.
No, don't do that. Right. Yeah, that was one. I didn't get hardly any response, so I didn't carry on with it. It's just two films with similar sounding quotations. I put them together. Crazy idea, but anyway. I have a lot of crazy ideas. Right, anyway, so this one looks... No, that didn't go. Why not? Did I not get it lined up? No, it didn't like that one. Okay. So I might have to alter this very... That's not doing that either. What's going on? Yes, it doesn't like certain things. No. Right, so we struggle there a bit. So how do we do it? Yeah. Yeah, we've sort of brought it, so well, I don't know. I think I need, yeah, I know what I need to do. Use them as markers. It's difficult once you've already designed it. Right, so let's just do some backtracking. We'll use them as markers. We'll take them off. Right, so we're just going to use that as markers. So how do we use it as markers without involving it and interacting it? I need to grab it off. So take these off, put them on a different level. Just use them as markers. So right, it's taking me off the screen. It always does that. You need a lot of space for your mouse to scroll to keep them in the bounds. So we're going to just take these off and use them as markers only. So let's cut them. Right, cut them. We're going out. Alright, I'm going to paste it in place. I need to disappear some of the stuff now. Oh yeah. So the top, take off the top, take off the top up that, take off the middle top. Okay, and we could probably take off the bottom. Yeah, so we've just got left with this. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into that. We need to see the rest of the model. We need to put in a circle or measure it. So we need to come in it from upside down. This is awkward as hell. Very awkward to do this. Unless I start with the basics. Yeah, I'm going to have to start with the basics. Right, start with the basics. Basic shape. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. Yeah. Right, let's start with the basics then. So we know our new size. Let's measure our new size. 12.4. So the easiest thing I can do is to create, come out of that, and just get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. A lot of wasted time, yeah, I know. So what I'm going to do, we got that. So if I do a shaft here, 12.4, so 6.2 radius. There's our new size. What I'll do is I'll build it from the bottom to the top, so still the same height. Everything is the same height. $18.620. Right, so let's just go up. 18.620. So there's our equivalent of our new size. So what I need to do now is copy. We definitely need the shaft here. We need the size of this lot. It's all in little bits for some reason. They've left me with a load of noise.
Echo, Mike, Echo. Calling CQ, CQ. Calling CQ, CQ. Hotel Germany 80.
Where's he, Germany?
Echo. Hotel Germany 80 Echo, Mike, Echo.
CQ, what's he asking for?
Florida 6, Queen Victor Yankee, good morning, 5 and 9.
Good morning, Vietnam. Right, so we just copy that. So we come out of here. No, yeah. Paste in place, and we need to bring it up there. Then drop it on. Drop it on, that's it. And we need to pass that all the way through.
Good morning, 59 also, thank you. Thank you, goodbye. QRZ.
And then probably smooth it. So we've got this extra bit now. And we need to grab these two.
Bravo 9 Hotel Sierra X-ray, good morning, 5 and 9.
Place them in place and push them up there. Oh, no, don't move them. Right, now we need to push them down onto there. Like that. We need to extend them.
Thank you, goodbye, QRZ. Germany 5, Delta X-ray radio, good morning, 5 and 9. Thank you, goodbye, QRZ.
What's that doing? Is that okay?
Bravo, Quebec.
I don't know whether it's trying to force them. It looks okay.
Bravo, Quebec, Whiskey, good morning, 5 and 9.
Morning.
Thank you, goodbye, QRZ.
Right, so let's see what it's doing. That's okay. It's got to do what it's got to do at the end of the day.
No problem. 73, goodbye, QRZ.
Yeah, because I used the actual angles last time to tell me where it wanted to go.
Good morning, 5 and 9.
Right, so maybe I should use the angles. Then I'd have to alter the other ones, but maybe that's good. Anyway, I need to know how far to go down.
United Yankee Alpha is still before, no problem.
2.5 mil.
Thank you, Ocean 2, Mike, Kilo, good morning, 59. 59, thank you, 73. Thank you, goodbye, QRZ. Sierra Yankee 1 Alpha Papa Sierra, good morning, 5 and 9. Thank you, goodbye, QRZ.
I can give him a shout. You'll have to get me a QRZ page. Oh, he's talking to UK people anyway. Mike 6, yeah. Right, so now we need to do some more. Let's do a save.
4 Alpha Sierra Kilo, good morning, 5 and 9.
Right, so what do we want now? Yeah, we want these bits.
Roger, thank you very much. QRZ Hotel Germany 80 Echo Mike Echo. Mike 0. Mike 0 Hotel. Mike 0 Hotel Juliet Foxtrot, good morning, 5 and 9.
Oh, I got the ball still there. Copper balls. Ball bearings, oh well.
Calling CQ. Calling CQ. Hotel Germany 80 Echo Mike Echo. Hotel Germany.
Oh, we want it down the bottom this time.
Echo Mike Echo.
Right, so we're going to have to lose... Hang on, let's turn off something.
Alpha Echo, good morning, 5 and 9. Thank you, goodbye, QRZ.
Right, seem to have some extra there.
Victor 3, Lima Alpha Ocean, good morning, 5 and 9.
Why have we got that? It seems to be an extra thing.
Very good, thank you, 73, ciao.
Ciao.
Mexico 07 Delta Victor Ocean, good morning, 5 and 9. Thank you, good luck, yours it.
Hang on, let's get rid of the copper strip.
0 Radio India Bravo QSO before, no problem, 59.
And the ball bearings.
Thank you, good luck, yours it.
Where's the bearings?
Sierra Victor 3 Tango Hotel Sierra, good morning, 5 and 9.
Alright.
Thank you, goodbye, yours it.
Oh yeah, right, there we go.
Charlie Delta Delta, please you call.
Okay.
United Radio 5 Charlie Delta Delta, good morning, 5 and 9, 7 Steve, Siva до свидания.
Na składania, comrade.
Yours it. Delta Go Fun, November Alpha Charlie, good morning, 5 and 9.
Thank you, Manbox 20 in Australia.
Dankeschön, 3 and Dipsy.
So we've got the top bits. So we need to, yeah, move the whole thing. I don't know.
Papa Delta 0. India Alpha Echo, good morning, 5 and 9.
Yeah, which I probably need.
Goodbye, yours it.
Need these two.
Radio Ocean. Uit Robert Olga, Sia Utkinet. Yours at Hotel Germany 80 Echo Mike Echo. Calling CQ, CQ. Calling CQ, CQ. Hotel Germany 80 Echo Mike Echo.
They're the same, aren't they? Oh, longer ones.
0 Echo Mike Echo.
Oh well.
Echo 2 Mike Kilo Kilo is here so before.
Right, okay.
Thank you, goodbye.
Thank you, goodbye.
Victor Kilo 5 Kilo India, good afternoon, 59. Thank you very much, 73, goodbye, QRZ.
Okay, so we've got something like that. Now we need to know, what do we do? We can bring the whole thing down. Yeah, bring the whole thing down. Needs to come down 10.12. 10.12.
Hotel 3 Kilo Alpha Victor, good morning, 5 and 9. Lima Whiskey. Delta Foxtrot 9 Lima Whiskey, good morning, 59, 73 is the Drain Zipchig.
Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is transform contesting into, well, I don't know what you can, just don't do the contesting. Right, so we've got a new piece. Now what we need now is these smaller bits. Or do we need smaller bits? Why have we got smaller bits? They're my weak points. We don't want the smaller bits. So can we not make them the same? Hang on, let's put... Right, so that fits that. So, but the smaller bits... Ah, that's why we got smaller bits, because they fit over the top. But that top can be made bigger. It's got space to be made bigger there. So it match. Yeah, we can do So these can be, this I wanted to make bigger as well.
Good morning, 5 and 9.
So I think we'll keep them the same as that. Keep them the same, so we've got all this to lock it in.
You are that Hotel Germany 80 Echo Mike Echo.
Yeah. So what's going on here? Let's have a look.
5 and 9. Thank you, good luck. You are that
Delta Lima 5 Golf Sugar.
Delta Lima 5 Golf Sierra. Good morning, 5 and 9.
Thank you, 5 and 9 plus 20 Frankfurt 63.
Location 906. You are that.
That's the new one. That's the old one.
Uniform Victor.
That's the bottom end, so that's fine.
Again, Mexico 1, Delta Uniform Victor.
So yeah, we know this can be made bigger, so that's fine. And then the top we can make bigger. Yeah. So we'll leave them. This will be the new one then. But what is going in here? What goes in there? I can't remember. That one. Oh yeah, we've got to pass the copper through the shaft, hence the gap. So we've got to pass the copper through. So this has to slot through this bit. Yeah, we're going to make that bigger anyway. Okay, so we'll keep that the same then. So what we'll do is grab this bit and make that into a component. We'll put it on the same layer as that. Modular shaft bottom middle. Modular shaft bottom middle. Turn off bottom middle. Yeah. Now we need to bring that up to the same level as that, if we can. Bring it up to. Gonna have to go X-ray. Yeah, so we're on it. We can delete this one. Get rid of that one. Gone. Okay, let's make sure the bottom fits. Bottom doesn't actually fit. We've made it bigger, but we haven't increased the bottom. So we need to grab. Need to grab these now. Andy, how about a piece of PPB that you solder the SO239? Oh, PCB. PCB, did you mean? Or then the piece of copper. Then the piece of copper has a ball bearing at the end that connect to the PCB that the SO2 are soldered to. I'll try and work that. Let's read that again. How about a piece of PCB that you solder the SO239, then the piece of copper has a ball bearing at the end that connect to the PCB. I think I know what you mean. So copper strip that solders to the piece SO239, and the piece of copper. So you drop your piece, a complete PCB, over over the yeah. So you mean PCB that you drop over here? You drop it on and then you solder these tabs to the PCB. And then the ball bearing, a piece of copper has a ball bearing at the end that connect to the PCB. There's a piece of copper at the end. So the SOTs are soldered to, so that the connect. There's a ball bearing at the end that connects to the PCB. Yeah. It's an idea, isn't it? Yeah, it's an idea. So, basically, you have a smaller piece of this as a PCB that drops inside. And it sits on it. And then it solders to it. So, you're riding... So your ball bearing joins the copper and the PCB. Yeah, might be an idea. And so you get rid of the ball bearings at the top and you use the same piece, the ball bearing that snaps into the PCB. Yeah, I initially started with a PCB, didn't I, on the earlier models, but that was down at the bottom, but I didn't think of putting one at the top and then soldering the pin straight to the PCB. So you could rest your PCB on the inside and then just solder these straight onto the PCB all the way around. And then now initially I was going to use, hang on, let's bring up another screen, hang on. Can't see this. So initially I was gonna start it out with a PCB for the bottom. There it is. So that one there. Yeah, so we were going to start with this PCB initially, but they were going to be fastened down to some tags. But you could just rest the PCB on the pins and solder them on, and have the bearing. You still need the, yeah, so you still need. So one of them is the feed. Yeah, so one would be the feed. So one will still be the feed, and how would you get the feed? You feed, so you'd have a copper strip with a ball bearing off the shaft. So would you still have the wire connecting the feed? So ball bearing at the end that connects to the PCB. Yeah, so you could still have the windy bit. So basically you're incorporating the ball and the position locking with the ball bearing into the selector of the, yeah, so the ball bearing, at the minute the copper strip's copper on copper, well, copper on whatever the pin is here, so. And the copper's a flatter area on the end of the contact. If it's a ball, you're trying to get a round shaft onto a ball. It'd still work if it rode up on top of it and kept it within. Yeah, it's an idea, something to be aware of while we're doing this. Yeah, we'll have a think about that. We'll carry on altering the shaft a minute. And we'll have a look at that. Nice one, Andy. Well done. Good idea. And see if it can. We'll have a look at it. See if that can be implemented. Right. So. Oh yeah. I was just going to get these bottoms off, wasn't I? So I need to grab these to use. Copy them off.
Ocean India, please you call. Mike 8, that's Ocean India, good morning, 5 and 9. Thank you, goodbye, you heard that?
Hold on a second. Right, that was a breakdown. So, customer going nuts about a job. Yeah, oh well. Right, let's just finish this little bit off here, and I would have to call it a day till later on, so I didn't get that much done. Oh yeah, so I said paste in place, but it hasn't pasted it in place. Some reason. Undo paste. Oh, it must have put it inside there, maybe. So paste in place. Where are they then? Oh, where are they? Oh, they're right on the bottom. Yeah, I need to bring them. Need to bring that up. I need to bring it up, and then put it on the surface like that. Yeah, so the suppliers have changed the control panel we use, and they've turned it from linear transformer based to a switch mode, and it hasn't got the power now to push the motor on a great big gate. So now we're being asked, can we repair the old panel, because that's the one that used to push the gate. So looks like we're going to have to repair a panel instead of using the warranty replacement that's no longer capable of pushing the gate. But the gate is bigger than the original thing was supposed to push anyway. So there is that, all that to it. Right, so I need to push that down the same depth as this. 2.5, so if I can go... Oh, I need to get them onto the model. And push that down to there and to there. Then I can grab hold of the remnants, tidy this little bit up. So we are going to have to end the stream in a little while. I'll continue with it probably around the 2 o'clock mark. Yeah, hopefully tonight we can get on with the PCB design. Be nice to get those over to JL PCB. They can start production, but I want to make sure, I mean, I don't want it PCBs that are wrong. So I want to make sure they only get the one. So you've got thin there, but it does go through into this bit where it's thicker, and it's all joined up, so it shouldn't cause that no problem. Right, so we've got that bit done, so that matches the bit there. We can have a look in X-ray mode. Right, once we've got this sorted out, this bit, it's good job we made it modular, we can not adjust stuff. But go and look after your customers. Oh no, this is not a customer thing. Not gonna go. We're not going till Monday. So we need to do a solution. It's not one of my customers. It's my day job. But I'm going shopping. We're just going shopping. Me and the missus going shopping. That's where we're going. Right, are they okay? That looks okay. Yeah, so you got all this plastic here for strength. Yeah, and you got this bit. This is all plastic here going right through. Why does that? Oh, it seems to go lower. Why is it going that lower? That's weird. So it actually goes. Oh yeah, it goes past and into it. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, now you could go lower even still if you wanted. But I'll leave it like that. Right, so the next bit is So that stays as it is. And then we put on the top. Oh, that's going to have to be adjusted to match. That holds a strip, and you got the top bit. At the minute, it'd be nice to get rid of these ball bearings, like you say, away from the lid, and maybe interact with something there. So possibly have to get 3 PCBs done. I don't know. We'll have a look at that later anyway. We could try it. Right, so we're gonna have to leave it there for this morning. So I've got halfway through. Didn't get too far. How long have I been going? I've only been going for over an hour. Oh well, the missus is ready to go out, so we'll save what we've got. So we'll carry on with the construction of this shaft to thicken it up. So we thickened that up, we thickened the bottom. 7.3 Andy. Yeah, no worries. I'll catch you later on if you're about. So 8F antenna switch at number 27. This is going long, isn't it? I thought this would be about 10 episodes, but no, keep going. Shaft size, right, okay. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.